What's up, y'all? We back. Another day, another reaction. Today I'm gonna do different shit, man. Random shit. I really have no set idea. I was just sitting here. And I done like, y'all know, like 10 videos in the last 3 days, all the hour longer piece. And I want to tell y'all something too, man. Not saying that it's hard, but it's not easy doing this video because like I know people I watch. We watch these videos. Then we had to go to YouTube. They have copyright issues. Go to them and ask them permission to show the video. And they might say yeah or no. Sometimes you might do a video and then you might get an email from YouTube saying, "Hey, copyright issue, blah blah blah." Okay, that part of the video gonna be silent or they gonna mute it. Sometimes when you watch videos and you be watching the video and they mute a certain part of it because we didn't have copyright permission to do the video. But it doesn't matter. Then we have to edit the video, make them all together. So just not just recording the video, getting on here talking shit for a little bit. Thought I seen something behind me just then, but okay, that's just my chair. Whoa. I seen the spirit behind me just then. I'm finna shambula his ass. But you know what it is. Y'all know who I am, what I do. My channel is not for kids, okay? You got kids, put them to bed when you watch my channel, because I do a lot of motherfucking cursing. I'm not gonna stop cursing, because cursing releases my soul. And somebody say, oh, my niece was like, well, come on, you can't be cursing all the time. I can say the fuck I want to say because I'm 46. As the older you get, you start caring about protocols and stuff like that. I was thinking about something earlier, right? I got this right here, Carmex, right? Lip balm, Carmex, whatever, I would put it on my lips, right? But I'm like, well, how can a man put on chapstick without being, you got to put on your finger and go like that. You can't put on your lips and you can't do that. You can't do it that way. That way it's not allowed for men to do it, all right? Then I mess around and wash my clothes, but I can't use stuff with heavy dyes and perfumes because it's bad for my skin. I cannot find my skin cream nowhere. I usually use the Purex, no dyes, all clear. You say something, the stuff they use for babies. You have a newborn baby, my skin the same way. I have the skin of a newborn baby. Yes, indeed, I do. But I do for real. But yeah, man, we're gonna go scan through some YouTube, TikTok videos, see what's going on in the world, man. I'm trying to get my mom on here and scare her mom with some of these videos, because she's an old black Christian lady and Jesus coming back, and I don't, you know how that goes. I'm from the South, born and raised in the South, so. But yeah, it's all good, man. We here, we together. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. We having fun, we hanging out. Y'all know who I am. Sometimes I get my glasses up. Sometimes I really can't see y'all. I went from perfect eye vision. It's not been like all within a year. And I don't know how you clean glasses either, man. There we go. Nah, we here, man. So we're gonna hang out, we're gonna watch these videos. Y'all comment down below. And thank y'all for subscribing. I see I got about a few new people on the channel. I appreciate y'all. We here to rock out, we're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below. You know what I mean? Y'all know what Discord is. Same thing, Big all day at Discord. Y'all go over there, hang out with me. I play Watership. World of Ships. It's kind of hard for me to say. I do have a speech impediment, a little dialect, tone, World of Ships. I play Path of Titans, my favorite game of all time. Dinosaurs, I love dinosaurs. I play Where Winds Meet. Really fun game. I play Overwatch 2, really fun game. I bought a couple of Amazon. I call them Big Black, 50 ounces. I take about 40 a day. I love water. Not a big fan of soda, juice, or tea. Water. H2O. A 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen, something like that there. And we're talking about people today. That's my old people talk right now. I'm going to get me some eggs and grits. Ate some grits. Ate some butterscotch candy. How old people always have butterscotch candy or the Werther's Originals in somewhere. I remember my great grandma. She always had a candy. She always had like peppermints. The strawberry candy. She always the strawberry things, wrappers, butterscotch, things like that. Those soft peppermints. I hate soft peppermints. Oh my God, I hate them so much. I hate soft peppermints with a passion. But hey, I've been talking for too long. I've been talking way too long. Y'all know how I get. I start rambling and rambling and rambling and rambling and rambling. Won't stop. I think it remind me, hey, Willie, hey, Big shut the fuck up and get to the video. So if I'm gonna do, shut the fuck up and get to the videos, man. Yeah, man, this is around the video, man. We gonna hang out, man. We go chill and hang out. Let's see what they talking about, though.
Twins. I had a real encounter with a vampire in the French Quarter. Fuck it. I don't talk to nobody about shit, but I'm gonna talk to y'all about it because I fuck with y'all and y'all my free space. TikTok is my free space, so check it out. Listen, check it out. So this day right here, I usually, when I'm in New Orleans, I'm in the East or I'm in the South Ward. But this day right here, I was on the West Bank. Check it out. You know.
You know the way you chicken right here. Right here. See, in Florida, we don't say that in Florida. In Florida, we like, let me see. I'm gonna use my perfect Florida Ebonic slang real quick. Let me see if I can do it. It's been a long time. Let me see here. Hey, yeah, man, I pulled ahead went over to the chick holiday, you know what I'm saying? Me and people hanging out doing other things, doing other 1, 2, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? They got them, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say what I want to say, but you know, y'all feel what I'm saying. How it's supposed to be.
Man, if you in that,
we don't say suppose, we say how it's supposed to be. Not suppose, how it's supposed to be. Y'all say that with me. How it's supposed to be.
if you over in the edges, like you over there for a reason, you hear me? So I'm calling my people like, hey, see y'all boys come fuck with me, come get me, you know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop, blah, blah, blah. These niggas busy. These niggas like they ain't coming from the east to come get me this and that and third. All right, fuck you. So I end up calling my Asian homegirl. And I'm knowing like she be in the city, so I'm like, yeah, man, what you doing? Whoop, whoop, blah, blah, blah. She like, oh, you just on my mind, just thinking about you. Boom, boom, boom. You hear me? Let's get to it. She into like the gothic aesthetic type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a dick and fit type nigga. You know, I'm a cool nigga. You hear me? I throw in the thermal, you know, I be coolin'. You feel me? With a bucket.
I still wear dickies and gym shorts. We ain't getting all fancy. We ain't doing none of that. Y'all rich dudes want to wear all that stuff. Go ahead. Down here, Dickies and Reeboks, Nikes, Air Force Ones, Jordans, they'll be rocking out with cheap shit. You know what I mean? And Jordans really ain't cheap, but at the same time, it's cheaper than some other shit I've seen out there. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't gonna pay $250 for a pair of shoes no more. I'm down to 50 years old. Why I pay? Really? I got real bills to take care of. I can't pay $250 for no goddamn motherfucking shoes. That's idiotic. That's crazy to me. But I'm gonna let the video finish, man. I'm gonna stop.
You know what I'm saying? I be chilling. Like, it ain't no in-betweens with me. So, but she my friend. You hear me? So, check it out. She come get me. We riding and shit. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 out with y'all. So, we went and picked up a little party pack. You hear me? She get a bottle. I done popped me half a Percocet. I gotta keep it 1,000 out with you. So, boom. We supposed to go get some food. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to go get me some voodoo rolls. Cause I was going to Metairie. I like going out there and getting them little voodoo rolls. So I'm josing her and shit. She like, man, fuck that. Let's go to the bar. Mind you, it's evening time. Like it's getting like, you know, it's finna be dog type shit. So I'm like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason going out there. Like, come on, fuck it. Let's go fuck with it. Now mind you, I ain't never been to this bar in my fucking life. I'm telling you. We walk in this bitch. Now she looking like a motherfucking vampire. You hear me? Like she turned. Like, you know what I'm saying? So walking to this motherfucker. As soon as we walk in that bitch, I felt a cold breeze on my neck. So I start rubbing my neck out. Like, damn. I start licking up. Like, you know, I'm licking up in that bar. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, bitch, the AC on or something? Ain't no AC on. So I was like, you know, and there's buku people in this bitch. So I'm like, all right, be cool, man. You tripping. Like, just mind your fucking business. Get a drink. We get a seat at the bar, right? Everybody's looking at her, like, you know what I'm saying? Because she cold. So I'm like, you know, I'm looking at everybody, looking at her. You know, I know they're already thinking, like, you know, you heard me? You know how people is. So I'm like, all right.
We feel you know, bro. We know that.
I order me a Long Island. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, let me get a Long Island and a Corona. Whoop, whoop. So we drinking, we josing, we talking. Two dudes come up.
He said a Long Island and a Corona? Look here. I'm a drinker. I can't drink Long Island. There's too much shit mixed up together. I'm more of a Patron, 1800. That's my flow. You know what I mean? You know, I don't like Long Island iced teas, man. Disgusting. But go ahead, bro.
So they complimenting her. They telling her, "Oh, how I love your hair. I love your necklace. I love da da da." You know what I'm saying? And they look like they into that shit too. So I'm just cooling right there. You know, I ain't saying too much. I'm minding my business. As I'm minding my business, you know, I'm sipping my shit and looking around and shit. You know, surrounding. You know, checking everything out. Listen, out of no fucking well. I'm talking about, you gotta understand, I'm paying attention to everybody in this bitch. I'm peeping every fucking thing. Out of no fucking what? A motherfucker just came up on me and was like, "How you doing?" It's two dudes talking to her. I hear this shit, I turn, I'm like, "The fuck?" I'm like, "Man, what's that? You good?" When I look this dude in his face, hold on, son, cause y'all be thinking niggas just talk. When I look this motherfucker in his face, this nigga looked like Tom Cruise. Like he supposed to be on a movie or some shit, you know what I'm saying? The nigga's skin was impeccable. You heard me? The nigga hair was amazing.
That's a real shit now. The nigga said, "This skin look impeccable, nigga. Impeccable, nigga." That's flawless. That's flawless. Flawless victory. Go ahead.
Easily.
Go ahead, bro.
Looking at this nigga, I'm like, man, I'm doing good, son. You straight, son? Like, where the fuck you came from? Cause I ain't see you when we came in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at him like, yeah, I'm good, bro. You good? He like, of course. I just wanted to come introduce myself. Woo to woo. So as he talking to me, I'm thinking to myself like, oh, this nigga on some fruity shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't give off no fruity shit. So I'm like, man, you know, I'm checking him out. Like, man, what's down with dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, all right. He start asking me where I'm from and shit. I told him, I'm letting him know all my shit. And I'm like, yeah, bro, take a seat, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this my friend. You heard me? I introduce her. The dudes who she was talking to, like, automatically stopped talking to her when dudes started talking to her. He's sitting right here, I'm sitting right here, she's sitting right there. I introduced my Asian friend to dude. He said out his mouth, this is exactly what I heard dude say. He said, you remind me of my first wife. So, you know, this motherfucker look young, so I'm like, damn, brother, how many wives you done had? That boy look at me, he was like, I had 7 wives. So now I'm like, man, go on, man. You know, I'm a hood nigga, so I'm like, man, son, you Joseph, son. Where you from, England or something? That boy started laughing. But look, when he started laughing, I looked at his mouth and like, hit everything in his mouth. Like, I ain't never seen nobody teeth so fucking clean. Like, that nigga mouth was clean, his skin was clean. I'm like, damn, this bitch was born yesterday. He like, how did you know that? How did you know? So I'm like, man, I was just joking. Like, I'm just fucking with you, bruh. And son, so we talking, I'm like, bruh, you ain't had no 7 wives, so we just running it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm on some cool shit with dude, cause I'm like, man, this nigga here, he tripping, like he on some real vampire shit. This is exactly what my mind was thinking. Same cold breeze I felt when I came in, I felt that bitch again. So I had kind of like, you know, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Cause they talking across from me, like, you know what I'm saying? They running, cause she into this nigga, you heard me? So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna let them get their jokes. So I stand up, I rub my neck again. Like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm like, you straight, son? I'm smiling, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm smiling, like, you know, cause I ain't trying to, like, you feel me? Say no shit. Like, I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm all right. He threw me off. He was like, you have a beautiful smile. Anyone ever told you that? So I'm looking at him like, oh yeah, this dude on some freaky gay shit, son. I gotta cut this conversation kind of short with this nigga. I'm like, yeah, man, people tell me all the time I have a nice smile. You know what I'm saying? Mind you this now, check this out. The whole time we sitting here, he never told the bartender what he wanted to drink or nothing. I bullshit you not. This nigga ain't tell. He didn't talk to them. He came up talking to us. You see what I'm saying? The bartender brought this nigga a fucking drink. You heard me? She brought the nigga a drink. He didn't make eye contact with this bitch, nothing. He just got the drink and started drinking it, right? So I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh, all right, this nigga here on some real Count Dracula shit. Like, that's all my brain think. I'm standing up too now. You see what I'm saying? But this one shit kicked in for me. This one I was like, either this nigga playing with me or this nigga dead serious, you heard me? So the nigga say, how old are you? I was like, man, shit, I'm 27, you heard me? Like, ooh, this one I was 27. I'm 31 now. So I was telling him like, yeah, I'm 27, right? My friend, she like, yeah, I'm 26, Like, how old you is, bro? And he was like, guess. I was like, shit, man, probably like 25, 24. Bust out with a crazy laugh again. Now, every time dude laugh, I'm looking in that mouth. Like, I'm looking at his teeth. I'm looking at his face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what the fuck? He breaks the shit off. Like, you know, like, he never answered the question. He just like, oh, yeah, I wish, man, you know? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. So I'm looking at him, and he keep the conversation going. Like, it's almost like my Asian friend is hypnotized by this nigga. No bullshit. Like, I look at her, it like she can't keep, like, she can't like throw her face off from the nigga. Like, she just looking at this nigga. So I'm like, damn, what is really going on? I felt the chill on me again. So I was like, man, I think.
Oh, the slap the ass. Bah! Bitch, wake up, get right. You know, sucking no blood in here tonight.
I'm sick of something. So I said it. I was like, man, I feel like I probably be coming down with something because I keep getting a chill. So he asked me, he said, I never got to ask your name. What's your name? So I told him, I ain't gonna tell y'all my full name, but I told him, like, my name LaRue. And he looked at me, and it was like, I don't know, I can't explain. It was like he was shocked or some shit, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, is that so? I'm like, yeah. I was like, what's your name? When I tell y'all this nigga told us his fucking name, I can't remember his fucking name. You understand me? I can't remember this dude's fucking name. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? And I'm talking about, I got good fucking memory. A1 memory, ain't nothing wrong with my brain. I remember shit down to the T. I'm swearing on everything I love on watching this man. Like, I'm swearing because I gotta protect my friend because she being vulnerable right now. I swear I'm watching this man. Y'all tell me why that drink? Time is going by. That drink is gone. I only seen this motherfucker sip the drink one time. So at the time, I'm like, damn, like, we ain't been in here that long, son. But 2 hours then went by. Ain't no fucking way in hell. Mind you, I started looking around in the bar. People, it ain't even that many people it was the first time. So I'm like, hold on. How long I been zoned out? You know what I'm saying? Like, like this, like, what's going on? Like, I promise on everything I love. It was almost like this nigga had both of us inside like a trance. And I can't explain it to this day. But listen, dude stood up. And when he stood up, because he was sitting beside me, but I was standing up. When he stood up, we eye to eye, we looking at each other. He was like, how would y'all like to join me for more drinks? So I'm like, I'm cool, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck, nigga, how the fuck we been zoned out that long? Like, when the fuck you drunk that drink, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So I'm checking them out like, man, nah, son, I'm straight. We good, son. I'm like, man, we finna go get something to eat. So I get my Asian friend, I'm like, come on, let's get up, come on. She is not saying nothing. Like, she's stunned by this nigga, you heard me? As we walked, we all walked out the fucking bar together. I bullshit you not, we all walked out the bar together. When we walked out the bar, we was like turning left. Listen, there's no fucking way. If he go right, which he did, we gonna be able to see you. Like, with no confusion when we turn our head. When I turned my fucking head, dude was nowhere to be found. To this day, I asked her, do you remember that? And she said,
the ring being in effect a one-turn shorted secondary. A smaller ring will react even more violently. Here is another ring. This one made of a material we say is non-conductive. And it is completely unaffected. Here is another example. Several thousand watts of power were involved in that spark. If we replace the spark gap with a copper coil, the same power now flows through the coil. It's invisible, has no effect on many substances, but it can generate a lot of heat. Wood, paper, things that we think of as being quite inflammable are not affected at all. However, a piece of steel wool bursts into flame instantly. Did you ever fry an egg on a cold stove? It's no trick at all if you have the right equipment. This is a cold hot plate, and because it's cold, you can make it out of wood, if you like. Just be sure that there's a coil of wire inside and that you connect that coil to a high-voltage alternating current source. The rest is easy. As long as we're being different, we'll use motor oil instead of Crisco. The egg fries very quickly, but the stove remains perfectly cold. In fact, if you wish to keep it handy, you can fry your egg on the morning newspaper. With a gadget like this, you can get up in the morning, sit on the stove.
Where this stuff at, man? Where's this stuff at? See, I don't know nothing about electricity other than electric chair. I only knew one person that was electric chair. He went now. He killed the cop. We gonna say his name, but I wish him the best. Where's the stuff at? I'm pretty sure they got it somewhere, y'all. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know, man, because this right here, I never seen this before, so it's all new to me.
Eat the morning newspaper and fry the eggs in
Cold hot plate. Know what?
your lap. Another example of the fact that physical forces can be quite selective.
This is 3 weeks ago tonight. You came on this show, you said something that literally, Congressman, created like an entire ecosystem of theories and questions. Take a look.
If they would release the things that I've seen, you would stay up, you'd be up at night worrying about or thinking about this stuff. I was briefed last week on an issue, or excuse me, 2 weeks ago, and it would have set the earth on. This country would have come unglued, I think.
So without violating any confidentiality, what were you referencing?
I was actually a member of our leadership. And
we already know what he's talking about, y'all. What are you talking about? We already know. Stop playing games with us. We know they're here. We know they're real. Let's get past that hump. Talking about what's going on now.
Encouraged me and another member to go and be briefed on an incident that occurred with multiple witnesses.
Let y'all know I do read every comment. I do reply back. Y'all know my email, man. Any idea, any videos y'all want to send me videos on the Discord. And I will show them on here. We trying to build here, y'all. Come on, let's rock and roll.
It was very telling, and it defied everything that we have. And then you combine that with the multiple other briefings that I've had, and it's just too much, brother. It's too much. America needs to know. The president needs to put this stuff out. And my biggest fear, once again, is going to be just like Schumer. You remember a couple years ago when I tried to get him to release everything, and Schumer had a 60-page bill to do exactly the same thing. He modeled it after the Kennedy files releasing, which 60 plus years later, we still don't know the answers. And every dadgum time, they hide it. They hide it under national defense. They'll say, oh, this has to do with national defense. We can't disclose this. And that's the caveat. Don't let them do that. We have got to release everything.
Well, why don't you just
Donald J. Trump can do that.
You moved that ball down the field 3 weeks ago. Why not continue that process tonight and tell us more? Tell us more. What's going on? What is it? What'd you see? What'd you hear? What is it?
Well, the problem is I was in a skiff and I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Why not resign from Congress today and hold a press conference tomorrow?
He ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna leave your job. You find out something. Come on, bro. Quit your reporter job. You know a lot of shit too that you hear. So tell us what you hear, motherfucker.
I think Miss Burchett would probably have words with you, brother.
Can I ask you something, Congressman? In that same interview, you told me, and it was tongue in cheek, but I think you were serious. You said you're not suicidal. Did you mean that? Are you concerned about your own safety for even talking about this stuff?
Sure, I think about it all the time. I think about when I'm in a park.
What is it, 12 scientists, aerospace people gone missing, like 10 of them, 11 of them in China gone missing. Everybody worked on anti-gravity shit gone.
Parking lot by myself. I think about when I'm driving down the road. I think about when I'm getting on an airplane. There's a lot.
See, I get really excited when I get really excited. I get like energized when I'm watching this stuff, man, because it's something that I do care about the issues, man. Like man, I just don't know. If I had the power.
Not at stake, and we're poking the hornet's nest. I was told years ago that I need to get a detail around me because I'd kicked a very big hornet's nest, and by someone who's formerly was on President Trump's staff. So yeah, I think about it.
Hello. Hey, what's up?
This is just a random video, man. This dude right here, I guess, raised his girl for a lot of years, and then when her daddy got out of jail, she told him she want her daddy be in her life and not him no more. He been there the whole time or something like that. I'm really not sure. I don't know. I don't want to watch this, but I don't want to fuck up the flow of the video by skipping it. Y'all already seen the beginning of it. So I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna put some food in the microwave real quick.
Hey, I
got some chicken from Publix.
Question for you. I just left our daughter's house, your daughter's house, and you know she's graduating, and she was telling me that she wanted, I guess her biological father just came back into her life or whatever the case after 17 years, and she wanted him to come to the graduation, but in order for that to happen, I have to give up my ticket, and she told me that you knew something about this.
Yeah, I didn't know something about it.
And
Is
so,
that a problem?
you don't think it's a problem? Like after 17 years? Like you don't think that's a problem?
No, I don't think it's a problem at all. Because if she want her daddy back in her life, put her daddy back in her life.
So you want me, so after 17 years, this dude come around, look, he can be there. But y'all want me to give up my ticket to let him come. Don't I paid for that entire graduation? I got her first crib.
Okay, and we appreciate everything that you did. At the end of the day, it's still gonna be her daddy, and she wants her daddy to come back in her life. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Y'all trifling as hell, man. You mean to tell me so what is you? What's up with you and him? Y'all back together or something? Because it has to be something to it. Because ain't no man after 17 years, ain't no man just gonna pop back up and I want to be at your graduation now. Ain't no man do it. And what type of man is he?
What you mean? What type of man is he?
Listen,
he's trying to come back in his daughter's life.
Any type of man.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
But y'all in cahoots with trying to get me to give up my ticket that I paid for?
Come on now, ain't nobody in cahoots. It's just that she want her daddy to see her daddy graduate. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but you brought it to her. She told me you brought it to her. You brought it. You convinced her to do that.
Because we trying to build a family. We trying to build a family.
After 17 years.
We trying to build a family.
After 17
years. Yeah, after 17 years. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Man, y'all trifling as hell, man. Straight up. You know
what?
This is what I'm going to do. Just like I told her, that apartment that I just got for her, I just went and pulled I pulled the lease off of it. That graduation that I paid for, I'm finna go take all my money back. Matter of fact, I'm on my way there right now.
No, that's wrong. No, that's
wrong.
That's trifling.
So after 17 years, y'all kick me to the curb, and that ain't trifling? But I'm just supposed to give her my money. I'm supposed to give her my money. Okay. I took care of this girl for 17 years. Saw her through all her schools. Was at all her little milestones. I was the man there.
You don't think she appreciates that?
I mean, the damn show don't feel like
everything you do. But so now you want to do that to her?
I'm taking all.
You gonna take everything from her?
I am.
You know, and that's what you call trifling.
I am. Hey,
but you so-called want to be a daddy. But you want to be.
That's over with.
Man,
that's over with.
That's over with.
Yeah, that's over.
So you want to be out of her life just like that?
I'm done.
Just because of the graduation? Are you serious?
She told me that you convinced her to do it, and she ordered up to make her own decision. So she came to me and told me she wanted to give up my ticket that I paid for to a man that hasn't been there for 17 years. Right? And you don't want me to be at a graduation that I paid for, the money that I worked for and I spent and paid for, and I got her first apartment, and I'm getting kicked to the curb. I'm the bad guy now.
Ain't nobody said you was getting kicked to the curb. They just said she want her daddy to come. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that.
You know what? Look, all y'all can go now, because I'm just finna take everything back.
Wow.
And I'm gonna let y'all handle that. That's how it is.
Nah.
You're
wrong for that.
I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong. Don't worry about it. Hey, look, I'll tell you what. I'm about to get off this phone. I want y'all to go have a happy family together because I'm out that shit.
Oh, you wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Sure right. Like I'm supposed to just stick around and let something like this go down, man. I've been there for 17 years. Man, I ain't trying to hear that crap, man. Straight up.
There's a theory that the Hoover Dam is secretly a demonic throne and that the government put angels there to cover it up. You go to the Hoover Dam, you're gonna see something really odd. There's a spot that has 2 giant winged statues made out of bronze. They look like angels, right? They are technically called the winged figures of the Republic, but this is the weird part. No one officially says what they are. They're not angels, they're not demons, they're figures. And that's not random. There's actually a floor underneath them that is a cosmic map. Shows the exact alignment of the stars the day that the dam was completed. Like they wanted like aliens or gods to find this later. You'd think it's just some like artsy little design, right? But the guy who made that design said that this is specifically supposed to last for thousands of years. Like that design was supposed to outlive our civilization. And this is where it gets a little darker. People also call this place the throne of the devil. But why would a dam need a cosmic star map and then 2 20, 30-foot bronze guardians? And then all of these like occult looking type symbols. Well, get this. So over 100...
Claude Code might just be the most powerful tool I've ever used in my workflow. Most people already use AI for coding, writing, or general problem solving. But what makes Claude Code different is the terminal integration, allowing it to directly read, write, and modify into your working directory, which completely changes how you interact with projects, especially regarding hardware, because debugging is easily the most frustrating part about robotics. You check every single probe on your PCB, question your wiring, and it turns out to be a tiny typo in your C++ code. This is when Claude Opus 4.6 really shines. Because it has access to your project folder, you can drop in datasheets and other resources for whatever you're building. That is what makes this incredibly powerful for embedded development. Instead of guessing, the model actually has the full context. For example, I can open my...
Back, y'all. I'm sorry.
Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? This incident took place in Virginia. Flight attendant Melissa Tompkins was wildly destroying property and threatening others inside a hotel. Surveillance footage shows Melissa blindly smashing things at the front desk and using an object in her hand to make attacking motions at a witness. After getting into an altercation, she grabbed a fire extinguisher in an attempt to retaliate. Officer George Lasser, who was patrolling nearby, responded to handle the situation. He encountered Melissa in the hotel parking lot.
What's that? Who is? Come here.
Everybody.
Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. It's the police. You're safe.
No, I'm not.
You're safe. Come here.
Be the police.
I'm the police. Come here.
Wait, are you going to take me to jail?
No, 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 no.
No, for real.
Dame Melissa refused to cooperate, making attacking motions toward Officer George before running away. George drew his taser and initiated a foot pursuit while reporting the situation to dispatch.
Hey, 14 Sentinel County, I got one running.
Copy 1 on 816 direct.
Melissa was running fast, and George nearly lost sight of her twice. When she reached the police cruiser, Melissa suddenly turned around and walked straight toward George. George didn't want to shoot and tried to communicate with her, but Melissa was completely uncooperative and began making attacking motions once again.
Ma'am!
Come here with
Stop! Get back!
Why?
Get back!
The officer was completely overwhelmed by Melissa's assault and could only call out for help. And what Melissa did next would ultimately cause her to fall asleep.
Out! Stop it! I don't want to shoot you!
Go, bitch.
I don't want to shoot you!
I'm right this bitch. I got it.
Help!
I told you I got a story for that.
See, that have been a black man, he'd have been shot a long time ago. As soon as he ran, he would have got shot in the back.
This one about the time where I met a reptilian. And I say that because I put 2 and 2 together, pretty much. Just last year. Or the year before, whatever. But this was in 2017 when I encountered him. And this is the problem, man. See, people be thinking that, like, a whole bunch of creepy stuff be happening in, like, hospice or, you know, hospitals or, you know, when you're doing babysitting services. No, shit be happening in grocery stores very often, all the time. Or maybe to certain people, if you know what I mean by certain people. But anyway, okay, so it was a fat white man. He was real tall. I had to be like 6'8". And he would wear super black shades. Mind you, the shades was like super like darker than 5% tint. So it was intentional that he didn't want nobody to see his eyes. Now, what really caught me off guard the most was that he fucking stunk bad. Like, he smelled so bad. Like, my God, I'm getting nauseous thinking about it. Like, it smelled like he was already dead. Like, it smelled like he was literally rotting from the inside out. And I didn't understand that. Like, it was like, he pretty much had a shopping cart. He would come in there and he would get a shopping cart full of, like, nothing but produce, nothing but fresh foods and vegan foods. So in my mind, being younger, I'm thinking, like, is that how you smell when you detoxing? Like, is this what you're supposed to smell like? Like, he fucking stinks.
No, you do not.
But I should have known then that something was off when I went vegan myself. And I didn't smell like that. Now that I think about it, also, he used to get shopping carts full of produce and foods, but he never bought it. Like, it's kind of like he would just disappear out of the store. Mind you, he's a tall-ass man. He's taller than the fucking shelf, so I should see him checking out, but I've never really seen him check any foods out. It's kind of like he intentionally came in there for me and another black guy just to speak certain information into our head. Now, the stuff that he was coming to me and talking to me about, and even the dude that he was going to and talking about, the other black guy, it was about reptilians mainly, but he was also talking about how black people were the first people, and also how Antarctica is like closed off. So pretty much how if you get to a certain point, there's guards. You're going to get blocked off. You're going to get turned back around because you have no access. That's like a no access point. And then he also mentioned that there's like an edge of the earth where it's nothing but blackness. So you can basically walk off the motherfucker into nothing. Like into space, I guess. I don't know how true that is. That's the fuck he told me. Another thing I noticed is edge of the earth where it's nothing but blackness. So you can basically walk off the motherfucker into nothing, like into space, I guess. I don't know how true that is. That's the fuck he told me. Another thing I noticed is that he always would be sweating, like sweating bad, like he just came from a workout, but he never mentioned coming from a workout. It was kind of like a nervous type of sweat, like he just on a run from somebody. And then it's kind of like whenever somebody would walk past, especially somebody white, or he'd just get quiet, like he wouldn't say anything. Mind you, I'm in a predominantly white area, so it's nothing but like, it was like in the middle of like where older people live, older white people live. And he was like, oh no, I just don't want any of these guys to hear me talking about that because, you know, they don't believe in, you know, people who don't believe, they blah, blah, blah. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. I'm just like, you fucking smell terrible. But of course I didn't display that. I'm not rude. So yeah, half the conversations I couldn't really remember because he stunk so fucking bad.
So I make a fucking video.
My bad, somebody got out of the car and was staring at my car for too long. Like, the fuck is you looking at? Anyway, let's fast forward, skip ahead. Basically, he tried to lure me in by trying to get me to buy kombuchas from him. So he would show me videos of basically him creating kombucha, like the process of how he do it. And I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is cool. And he'd be like, yeah, because they charge like $6 to $8 in stores, and I only charge $3, and mine's is way less sugar and is way more healthier. You should get some from me. I'm like, fuck no. But I didn't say that out loud. So of course I had to throw some dumbassness in there, you know, because I'm a little bit of a dumbass. I gave him my number. And when he was texting and showing me pictures and stuff, and he also mentioned having a wife and a child, I don't think I ever seen a picture of his wife and his child that he was talking about, even when I asked about it. Or if he did show me a picture, I don't think he was in the picture. It's kind of like he could have got that picture off of Google and showed me. And basically he was trying to lure me to fuck in. And he also was saying, like, bring your guy, bring your boyfriend, bring your family, bring anybody. You can bring anybody you want. You can bring the whole family. It's cool. You know, I'm just trying to get you on a healthier tip. And my gut, my mind, my heart and everything was like, fuck no. His number was all threes too. literally all threes, and he literally takes me from it, and I'm like, it worked. And it was weird because I'm like, why the fuck is his number all threes? The last time he came in the store, pretty much.
What exists beneath the Antarctic ice wall? It was once designated a human-restricted zone by the U.S. government, and in the deep waters near the Antarctic ice wall, there are bizarre creatures that most people will never see in their lifetime. The closer to the deep sea, the stranger and more terrifying the creatures become. Now, this scientific expedition has arrived near the Antarctic ice wall. They are about to descend into the deep ocean to document the deep sea life beneath the ice. This is a journey into the unknown. No one knows what will happen next. As the submersible slowly descends along the ice wall, the submerged shape of the ice wall gradually comes into view. The 100-meter-long ice face is sculpted by the sea into a honeycomb pattern, like a carefully crafted mural. When the submersible reaches 200 meters in the mesopelagic zone,
got a question. Aren't all the glaciers frozen or made of fresh water, right? My phone's on the charger. I'll find out in a second.
life exists here, surprisingly. When the light illuminates ahead, dense swarms of krill envelop the submersible like a sudden storm. As the submersible continues to descend, they discover an underwater garden. You might think these are sea plants, but they are not. These are living benthic animals. This is a brisingid star, an ancient marine invertebrate. They move using dozens of feathery arms. This is what they look like as they descend. As the submersible reaches 500 meters, they enter an astonishing world. There is a living worm. It looks remarkably like a sausage. It can reach lengths of up to 3 meters. Even the nearby white-tipped sharks seem small in comparison. Soon, a mind-bending fish appears. This is the barrel-eye fish, a deep-sea fish that appears quite melancholic. The two orb-like structures in its head are its eyes. If you hadn't seen it with your own eyes, could you believe such a creature truly exists on Earth? When the submersible reaches 800 meters, an even more astonishing discovery excites the team.
That look AI.
This is the vampire squid, one of the rarest deep-sea creatures humans have ever encountered. Its body glows with a psychedelic reddish-brown hue. Its tentacles, over 10 meters long, float like strips of fabric. This is the Humboldt squid. It can grow up to 2 meters in length. They behave like wolves on land, forming large hunting packs to catch prey. When prey is insufficient to satisfy them, they may turn on each other, cannibalizing their own kind. Soon, the submersible reaches 1,300 meters, the final destination of this expedition. This is the Midnight Zone. It is pitch black everywhere. It feels like stepping onto a planet from another dimension. Creatures are here as well. They resemble extraterrestrial visitors, radiating dazzling lights all over their bodies. 93% of the organisms here communicate through bioluminescence. Yet humanity's understanding of these light signals remains limited. This species, topped with a lantern, is called the anglerfish. They use the light atop their head to lure curious prey. This is the siphonophore. It possesses an almost immortal ability. Throughout their life, they continuously clone themselves, replicating countless tiny versions of themselves. These clones are linked together to form the longest animal on Earth. The longest recorded siphonophore reaches 120 meters. As the submersible reaches the seabed, vast methane bubbles erupt. Tests reveal extremely high concentrations of methane. Nearby on the seabed, there is a dense population of methane-dependent bacteria. These organisms may hold the key to understanding extraterrestrial life. Perhaps one day, humans will use the knowledge accumulated on Earth to discover similar strange life forms.
All right, I'm gonna end it right here, y'all. You know, I had a few thoughts in my mind